pass them out of here. I just received my better quality camera because I'm going to start doing music videos. Now, I got the stabilizer. This is the microphone that connects to it. This is a part of yeah, I believe it goes like this. I believe this part goes into this part through the front way. I believe that's how it goes. I'm gonna put it together in a minute. But I'm excited because, okay, this is the stabilizer. It's not super big. You know, it can fold up. It's not really big, you know, like those other, you know, high, high known, high rank, you know, video producers, what they be using. It's not that, but it will work. So this is the stabilizer, because when it came in the box, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so I open up the box, I see my pads. Okay, so my pads, it's over there. Okay, so I open up the other box, and this will allow me to play games on my phone by using a controller. So instead of pressing on the screen, this is a controller for Androids. Hold on, let me. So this is a controller for Android. It's a Bluetooth. Wireless controller, supports for pad, phones, smart box, smart TV, PCs. So basically you can use this to pair to your phone, and you can basically play games on your phone while using this controller. Using this as a controller, you can control your character, your car, whatever game you're playing, you can play with this controller. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But the camera that I got comes with a remote control. Don't know how to specifically use it yet because I just got it. This is actually the case that came for the new camera. And it feels, you know, pretty awesome. So I might put the old camera in here and put the new camera in. I don't know. Alright, so this is the stabilizer. It folds up. So it folds up like that. This is the bottom. This is where the camera is going to mount to. And then this pops up. This is basically going to be your handle. So you can, you know, hold it like this, and, you know, instead of holding the camera like that, instead of holding the camera like this while you're trying to shoot a music video, you can hold it like this, you know, different angles, you know, whichever way, which is pretty cool. It can help you to get better shots when you're recording, when you're vlogging, or music video, or, you know, whatever you're doing. I'm mainly going to use it for shooting music videos. Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I'm past minor. I am the CEO of Royal Swag Productions. So I'm doing this review because, yeah, this company is fairly new. but going hard. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you the difference. This is my old camera. This is the Sony HD. This is the Sony Handyman HD. All right, my old camera. Okay. Now this does not have 4K or 2.7K frame per second. It don't have that type of quality. So but it does have the little cover thing for you to, protect your lens when you ain't using it. So this is the older one that is only HD quality, high definition, but it's not good enough to shoot a professional music videos. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I go into my software to edit, it's going to be hard for me to. It's just not. The video quality for this, it's not clear enough. It's not, it's not top notch. It's not up there like it needs to be. Now, this is the new camera that I just got. It's the DVC. All right. It's the DVC 2.7K IR. And it has, that's a 2688X 1520p high definition. It has megapixel 36.0 megapixels, which I know it's not high as the 4K, but it's definitely higher than this, the Sony HD Handyman. Now, if this is all you got, then you work with what you work with what you got. You're trying to shoot a music video, you're trying to vlog, you're trying to, interview or tutorials or, ads, or, you know what I'm saying? Then if this is all you got, then this is what you got. The difference between the Sony Handyman and the DVR, no, the DVC 2.7K, you can definitely feel the difference in the weight. This is definitely heavier. I got them both. This is definitely heavier. This is the new one. And it's like the quality of this one is upside down. The quality of this one, you can see it when you get it, you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the quality of this one. So this is the Sony Handyman HD, and this is the 2.7K. And you can see and you can feel. I know I need to get lighting. So you can feel the difference and you can see the difference. Like off the rip, you can feel that this was built like this, a better quality built compared to this. Mind you, I've been recording off of this and editing off of this, and but for the stuff I'm trying to get into, like shooting music videos, I want the quality to be as professional as possible. I want to have, I need the recording quality, the camera quality. I need it to be as high, as top, as great of a quality as I can get it. So the reason you want to use a tripod when shooting a music video is because holding it like this, you know what I'm saying? It's like you can't really, get all the angles that you could get, just going like this. There's angles you can't really get by doing it that way. But with the stabilizer, you can get different angles. You can move your wrist, do it this way. You can get a, higher. You could do lower, different type of angles. I can't do much because I'm sitting down, but you can get different angles, good angles with this. And this is called the stabilizer. This, I haven't put it together yet, but this will give you a recording. On top of that, 2.7K quality. This will give your recording, your surrounding, it will kind of like trim it down instead of being like a wide view, of everything. Like it'll be more, cinematic, more professional. You'll get a better, you'll get better shots with this. How do I know? Even though I haven't used it yet, there are multiple people in this world that are shooting low budget music videos and high budget music videos. They're all using this. Some is this size, others have cameras where this part is much larger. You know what I'm saying? There's different sizes, different name brands, different, you know what I'm saying, but it all does the same thing. So it can work. You can make it work with this. It comes with all of these cords. I don't know what they do yet. I think one plugs into something. I don't know. It comes with 2 batteries. It comes with 2 batteries. So if you're doing multiple, all right, say you're trying to do a movie like a short film or something like that, or you're doing an episode or something, then this camera provides you with 2 batteries. So the main battery and then an extra battery. So you have both of them. You have both of them charged up to the max. You go out, you do your video shoot for the, if you're doing a show or a music video, or you trying to shoot a movie or whatever you're doing, you'll have an extra battery to help with that, the camera life. You know what I'm saying? For you to shoot a little bit longer, which is pretty awesome. Like I said, this is the microphone. This is the external microphone. Okay, I see it now. One of the plugs, one of those cables plug into this. I see that it's it also comes with a wall charger, the adapter. It comes with the adapter for you to plug into the wall so you can charge up the camera. This cord right here, I believe one of the ends plug into, see that little hole right there? It plugs into there. And then I don't know where the other part plugs into. I'll show you later on when I figure out how to assemble it. Most likely you'll probably yeah, so this will help you to get better sound when you're recording, say you're vlogging, or even if you're shooting a, like I said, a commercial or a TV show or a short movie, or you know what I'm saying. This will provide better sound than using the camera itself. You know, the using the audio, the microphone that's built in the camera. This will bring this. This is a better sounding mic. This mic will be better than the one that's built in to the camera itself. So the stabilizer and everything I ordered, it came in this box. And when I seen, see, it says Better Life 2.7K. Now 4K is the top number one quality. 2.7K is like the second, and then you know the rest comes under, you know, HD and you know comes under. But the reason I got the 2.7K is because money. I didn't have the money to get the 4K right now, which I'm gonna get later on in the future. But for now, you know, I just got a better quality, a camera with a better quality, better than the regular HD. Alright, so I'm gonna try to assemble it and let's see how that works out. Off the rip, off the rip, I can see the difference in quality from this one, the new one, the 2.7K, and then the difference between that and the HD. I'm looking at the through the HD, right? I got the zoom all the way as back as it could go. I'm looking through it, and then I'm looking at the wall because I built a recording booth. So I'm looking at it through the HD camera, and then now I'm looking at it through the 2.7K. And with the 2.7K, you can see it shows you more details. Let me see. All right. So, right, you see that? And now you see that. You see, right? Now, you see. Now I know what I'm gonna do. All right, now look at the difference. This is the Sony Handyman HD, right? Showing the wall. Even showing over there. This is from. This is the Sony. This is the Sony Handyman HD. Now y'all see the quality, right? With the Sony Handyman HD. Now look at the quality with this 2.7K. You see how it shows more details, a whole lot more details. This is the 2.7K camera. You see how it's showing more details to the wall, right? It's at the same angle, the same length. Y'all see it? Same angle. It's showing that wall in depth, like detail. But with the HD, it's not. So the HD, the 2.7K. Y'all see the difference off the rip? 2.7K is showing more detail, more clarity. You know what I'm saying? Like the quality. This is the Sony Handyman HD. This is the 2.7K. You see how in depth, how much detail this camera shows, the new camera shows? So yeah, there's a big difference between the Sony Handyman HD and the, I'm not used to this name brand. Yeah, so the Sony Handyman HD and then the 2.7K, I think it's a SDC or DSDC. Says it somewhere. Anyway, this clearly is the better camera than the Sony Handyman HD. Off the rip, I pointed at the same wall with both cameras, looking through both of the monitors that's attached to them, and you can see the quality difference. Oops. This has the external cap, lens cap. This has the internal lens cover, which is not a problem. Trying to close this. So if you have a Sony Handyman HD camcorder and that's all you got, that's all you can afford, you know what I'm saying, then look, do what you gotta do, use what you have, you know what I'm saying, make it work, you know what I'm saying. But if you're able to get a 2.7K or even a 4K, if you're able to upgrade your quality, then go ahead and do it. If you have the money, it's not that expensive. Now, someone told me to get um, a Canon and naming some other name brand stuff, and you know those. They telling me to get those expensive cameras. I'm like, nah, I'm gonna get something I could afford with great quality, and this 2.7K has great quality compared to the Sony Handyman HD camera. So I'm gonna try to assemble it, and put it together on the stabilizer, and let's see how that works. All right, so we're going to assemble this 2.7K camera onto the stabilizer. We're gonna put all the pieces together. So the first thing you do, I find this to be the easiest way to do it. So the first thing you do, on the bottom of the camera, it's going to be two holes. The hole that's on the bottom right here, not this one, but the one that's on the bottom is going to be the one that's going to be used for this part to be threaded in. So the first thing you do, you grab the stabilizer, make sure, see this part? Make sure you push this as far up as possible. Doing that is going to give you room to bend this down and for you to do what you got to do. So instead of having the camera all the way back here and then you trying to bend it, you won't really, have no room to unplug or do whatever. So push this part all the way up. Grab your camera, that little hole on the bottom, you're gonna, we can put this down now. You're gonna make sure you match that bottom hole with this so it can thread it. Once you feel it go in, you turn it to the right. Righty-tighty, right? Turn it to the right. Make it snug, not too tight. Right? So now, it's now connected. Now, we're going to put on the microphone, which is very easy to do. This part right here, and you see that little square part, you're going to slide that little square part into this little bracket. Now this little thing right here, this little thing, you're gonna turn it so that it locks. Once you turn it and it's locked and it's stable, now you're good. And you see what I was talking about? See, now there's enough space for you to push this up and down, better access. So the next thing we're gonna do is the hood. It's called a DV3772 hood. That's the name of it. So there's an additional piece that's right here that I screwed on that now won't come off. But basically, that piece, you're gonna screw it on to the back of the hood. I thought it goes in the front, but it doesn't. So you're going to get that little round piece. It's gonna be this part. It's gonna be this little round piece part. You see where that edge is? That. And then it's gonna be this itself. So you're gonna take this little round part. It's gonna be separated already coming out the box. I just so happen to screw it in, beforehand and get a little practice in on how to figure it out, trying to figure out how to do it. And now it won't come out. So it's gonna be separate already. So you just put it on the back of this. So you put this part, this little round piece, on back of this, and then you thread it in, you screw it in, it's gonna tighten up, it's gonna be one piece now. Now you're gonna have this little tiny circle piece. This part is gonna go right here. So all you're doing is taking this part and threading it in. And that completes the whole hood. Now, to put this to the camera, grab the camera, grab this. After you thread this in, there's still gonna be a little thing here for it to thread to the front of the camera. So you're gonna use this piece, and you're going to, because in the camera, it's kind of hard to see, but in the camera there's little ridges here, right here, there's little ridges for this, for that little end piece up there, for this to thread to. So all you do is this. You make sure it connects to that ridge, and then you turn it. Not too tight, that's good enough. Now this piece here is what connects to your microphone and to your camera. So on your microphone there's gonna be a hole right here. A hole right here. Sorry for the bad lighting. Alright, you see that hole right there? You're gonna plug this into that. The other piece, and this is where you flip this down, this other piece there's a little tab here that you pull, and then this is gonna open up. See this little flop? It's gonna open up. There's a little thing for you to put your nails through, and then you just pop it up. Not too hard, be gentle with it. Alright, so there are so that same little hole that you've seen right here, you're gonna see the other jack behind here, behind this piece. So now the microphone is connected. The jack is connected to the back of the camera. Like I said, you flip that thing up and the jack is going to be there. You plug that end into there, and the other end you plug into the microphone itself. This cable is used I'm not 100% sure what this cable is used for. I think it's to transfer files from the from the camera to the laptop. Now there's gonna be a hole behind here that only fits this one, so you can't mess it up. All right. So once you connect that piece, I believe you connect it to your laptop. Oh, it's also touchscreen, which I learned. So it has the buttons and stuff on the side of it, which there's a mode, up, down, menu, power button. That's on here, but you can also use the touch screen. So it says mode switch. Well, it's supposed to be touch screen. What's going on here? I guess not. Okay, so it comes with its own cord. I tried using some other USB cables to connect to it, and none of those are working. And I found the cord that came with it. What's the difference? Difference is it has this tip on it. It has that tip on it. So it's kind of different than the regular USB that I got. So what you're gonna want to do, because that other cable is actually an HDMI cable. So to export, you're going to need the cable with this little piece on it. You see it? Cable with this little piece on it. Before you do that, get a memory card. I know it's so small, so tiny. This is a 128 gigabyte. So this is a 128 gigabyte memory card. So in order to use it in the new camera, you're going to need the memory card adapter. It's this little thing right here. It has a little slide. Yeah, see it? It's hard to get it on camera, but it has a little slide that's on this back part. So this metal part that bronze part, you face it, that way. And then the memory card, the same bronze part, you're going to face it the same way as the adapter. Now you're going to stick this little memory card you're going to stick the memory card in that little slot I was talking about. Make sure it's the direction it needs to be. So both bronze need to be facing down in the same direction. So you stick it in that slot, you push it in, and then boom, now it's connected to the adapter. Yes, in order to do this first before you mount the stabilizer to the camera. Do this first. So on the bottom, you're gonna see this little thing that you just pull, and it's gonna open right up, and then it's gonna give you access to the battery for you to put the battery in there, because it comes with 2 batteries. So you're gonna put the battery in there, and you're also going to, the bronze part again, you're gonna stick the SD card with the bronze part. This way, well, it's gonna be upside down. So stick the bronze part in there, the adapter in there. You want to make sure the bronze part is facing down from the battery. So not facing up, because here's the battery. So the bronze part is not going to be facing up. You're going to make sure that it's facing down. You're going to push it in there. You're going to push it in there. I really need to get better lighting. I really need to get something to give me better lighting. But yeah, you're going to push it in. I'm trying to show you best I can. You're going to push it in, then you're going to hear a click. Once you do that, you close this back. With that same cord connected to your laptop or computer, we're going to plug it back in to the camera. So the memory card is in there. Hopefully it works. Will my laptop detect it? Let's see. It's not detecting it. It's telling me, it's showing me on the screen switch mode. It says MSDC or PC camera. So what I figured out, we're learning together. Once you connect that in, once you connect that little cable in, it's gonna say switch mode. So what I did, I pressed and I hold down the power button, and this is what popped up. And once it popped up, that's when it pops up on the laptop. So I'm gonna show you from scratch. Alright, so I'm gonna unplug it. Now I'm gonna plug it in. Now when it says switch mode, right, when you connect this to your laptop or computer and it says switch mode, what you want to do in order to transfer the files, you press and hold the power button. Then it's going to automatically transfer to that, and then automatically your computer is going to pick it up. So once you do that, and you won't be able to see it through this camera. Once you do that, hopefully I can see it. The USB is going to pop up. So you have your regular hard drive on your computer or laptop. I brought an external hard drive that have 1 terabyte, which is about 900 gigabytes to 1,000 gigabytes. And then here's the memory card we just put in. So when you record, all your stuff is going to be in here. So you click on Mines, you go to private, then you go to this one, then you go to this, then you click on stream or tap on stream, and then your videos that you recorded is going to pop up here. This is the finished product. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know this thing is not stable. Thank y'all for tuning in. And that is the I think the DVC. Yeah, the DVC IR 2.7K camcorder with the stabilizer, the hood lens, and the microphone. I plan on getting the light. I'm gonna order the light soon, so that way, if you're doing any type of shoot or anything indoors, you can have that extra light on top of, you know, You probably would have to sacrifice your microphone to put that light on. But whatever the case is, you'll have better lighting. So that's something I'm going to do. And when it comes to music videos, you may or you may not know, but music videos, you're not capturing the audio from the video itself. So whatever video, whatever shots you're doing, you're not capturing the audio from there. All the audio is going to be through your song, your MP3. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And because your audio is going to be through your MP3, it's better to have to get the lighting. So this is mainly for blogging. Like if you're blogging, then you can use the microphone, or doing an interview or something, you know, a podcast or whatever, you can use the microphone. But if you're shooting a music video, you know, then take this off and get the light for it. Very, very cheap on Amazon. Amazon have some good quality stuff. Somebody had a review stating that they wasn't talking about this specific name brand camcorder or camera, but they was talking about another name brand camera, saying that the microphone, you know, the external microphone is garbage, and how their $1,000, you know, Canon camera is better than, you know, that generic camera, this, that, and the third. I'm like, bro, it's not how you're recording it right there and then. Just like vocals, when you're recording vocals, it's not, you don't listen to your raw vocals. Now you do the best you can when you're singing or rapping on the microphone, you know, with your raw vocals. You do the best you can. But the magic and the power comes in the editing. What makes the difference is the editing, the mixing. For vocals, you can mix, you can edit, you can master. For video, you can edit. And it's how you edit that video that can make the difference. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at the raw footage and thinking, oh, this is it. You can go in and you can go into your software and you can edit that video to make it a little bit more crisp, more clean, add some, you know, nice effects. You know what I'm saying? To spice up that video, whatever video you're doing. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Again, this is the IR 2.7K, which is a whole lot better quality than the Sony Handyman. But if this is all you have, then make it work. Yeah, if this is all you have, then make it work. Like I said, do your best to get as much good clips as you can, as much good angles as you can. And you can download software called Power Director. They have different kinds: Power Director Photo, Power Director 360, Power Director, you know, all types. They have different types that you can download, that you can buy. They have the free version, then they have the one that you can pay yearly, you know, which is only, I'm only paying, what, $50 a year for Power Director. Come on, $50 for the whole year, and you get access to all types of templates and texts and effects and transitions, and this goes on. So it's pretty cool. Like for the price that you pay for the year, it's worth it with Power Director. And yes, you can edit a music video with Power Director. You should be able to edit any type of video, any type of video with Power Director. Alright, thanks for watching. Till next time.